Indisputable. Harry conspired to release the book on Queen's Jubilee to more cash in. Prince Harry has been accused of timing the release of his bombshell memoir to cash in on the momentum from the Queen's Platinum Jubilee celebration. Prince Harry is attempting to cash in on his grandmother's Platinum Jubilee celebrations next year, it's been claimed. Royal historian Dr. Tessa Dunlop told Mail Plus Palace Confidential that the timing of Harry's memoir is cynical. She said, "I didn't realize this when I first heard the news, but he is, of course, going to be cashing in on the momentum from the Platinum Jubilee, which is a little cynical." Earlier this week, the Duke of Sussex announced he will share the highs and lows of his life as a royal in his autobiography. The memoir will be released in late 2022, just a few months after the Queen's Platinum Jubilee next year, which marks the monarch's 70 years on the throne. Dr. Dunlop suspected that the memoir announcement shows Harry may be worrying about staying relevant after quitting the royal family. She warned that the move to publish an autobiography was a little premature for the Duke. Dr. Dunlop said, "At the moment the heat's on them, how do you keep the water boiling? Every famous person has this problem, once you're at the peak and staying there. That isn't a problem for the royal family, but he's no longer royal." Fellow guest Richard Eden, the Daily Mail diary editor, believes the memoirs are motivated by revenge on the royal family. He suggested that Prince Harry is still bitter about the way his late mother Princess Diana and wife Meghan Markle were treated by the royal establishment. Royal contributor Victoria Murphy anticipated bigger revelations in the book. However, around two-thirds of Britons say they are not interested at all in reading Harry's autobiography. A YouGov survey, which polled 5,808 adults, found says almost 1 in 10 people claimed he should not have signed the publishing agreement. Prince Harry has reportedly signed a 4-book deal including his previously released memoir, writing one more after the Queen dies, while his wife Meghan Markle will pen a wellness book. The tell-all memoir previously announced by the 36-year-old, will only be the tip of the iceberg. Harry announced this week that he is to release a memoir promising to tell an accurate and wholly truthful account of his highs and lows, the mistakes, the lessons learned. Sources say that the Duke of Sussex told publishing houses to begin the bidding war at £18 million, with the final figure reaching a possible whopping £29 million, which Random House has said the prince will donate to charity. 2 publishers reportedly flew out from London to Harry's home in California and took part in an auction for the rights to his book. His starting price was $25 million, £18 million, and the final figure was way north of that, possibly as much as $35–40 million, £25–29 million. The source went on to claim that Buckingham Palace is sure to be worried with the suggestion that the second book will only be published when the Queen dies. They continued, "People will start asking what has he got, who is he going to target?" The very idea of this unexploded bomb, hanging about waiting for the Queen to pass, is just extraordinary and may strike many as being in very bad taste. However, royal reporter Omid Scobie said of the claims, a report claiming Prince Harry is holding back a second book, of a multi-title deal, for after the Queen's death seems to be wide of the mark. A Sussex rep says there's no project coordinated around such an event, adding that it would be factually inaccurate to suggest otherwise. Harry's wife Meghan, 39, is set to write the third book, which will be a wellness guide. The announcement of the memoir has already sent tremors through Buckingham Palace, and there are fears it could be the last straw which marks the end of the road for the prince's relationship with the royal family.